Hello everyone, and welcome to Group 18's Distributed Systems presentation. What will this video be about, you ask? Well, have you ever wished sharing expenses with friends could be simpler? That's exactly what inspired the WeShare project. Today, we'll take you through our journey of creating a tool that makes managing shared costs not only easy, but also fun. Let's dive in. Here's a quick overview of what we'll cover in this video. Section A. Split between Ashley Kaba and Jaden August. Discover how we gathered insights to understand user needs. Section B. Levandre Napier. We'll break down our financial estimates and key considerations for this project. Section C. This video, the slides, and compilation of all snippets, split between Jaden August and Ashley Kaba. Section D. Abigail Mutale. Get ready for a live tour of the website and its features. Section E, Happiness Sifike. Finally, we'll highlight the tools that powered our development process. Let's jump right into our first section.
Thank you, Jade. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to walk you through how technology helped our research and development process in creating a server-side application using Javelin, ThemeLeaf, and in-memory data storage. Firstly, the computer technology used for our research. To guide our development, we relied on several key resources. The first one is the Java official documentation, which was very essential for setting up the server and understanding how to implement the MVC effectively. Secondly, we used the ThemeLeaf tutorials, which helped with the server-side page generation, especially to dynamically populate the HTML elements based on the data. Thirdly, we used Stack Overflow, which was invaluable when troubleshooting and providing quick solutions for common issues. The last one is the IntelliJ IDE, which served as a main coding environment, helping us inspect the code base, interact with data, and run tests smoothly. Secondly is the planning and documentation of our research. To structure our approach, we used several planning tools, which included with the MyRobot to map out the application's requirements and features visually. Secondly, we used research methods which included exploring provided information, learning ThemeLeaf for templating, and understanding the approach to MVC. Lastly, we used Git issues to help track our progress, with individual issues created for each task to ensure that we met specifications and stayed organized. This planning phase kept the project manageable and ensured we stayed aligned with the app's core and requirements. Thirdly, using the internet for research and validation. Throughout the whole project, we assessed various internet sites to support our development, including GitHub for similar Javelin and ThemeLeaf projects and design inspiration for CSS. To validate our conclusions, we used Selenium testing. Each test validated key aspects of the app, like the login, data display, and it confirmed that we met all the requirements. Relying on both structured resources and testing ensured that our conclusions and solutions were effective and robust. Lastly, it's the computer technology for presentation. For the presentation itself, we used a few digital tools. Firstly, it's Canva, which helped us create visually engaging slides, which helped summarize the presentation itself. Secondly, we recorded our walkthrough of the project using digital tools like OBS Studios and InShots, which were great for capturing our interactions with the app. Lastly, we used CapCut to edit and polish the video, which was good to ensure that everything was concise and clear. In conclusion, this project highlighted the importance of leveraging resources, structured planning, and testing to create an effective server-side application. Using tools like IntelliJ, Git issues, and Selenium ensured that our solution met the requirements, while Canva and OBS helped us present our journey clearly. This experience has solidified our understanding of the MVC approach and server-side rendering, showcasing how technology and organization drive successful development. Thank you for your time. Next is Jaden, who will be taking you through the rest of Section A.
Thank you, Ashley. Hello, everybody. My name is Jaden August, and I will be taking over Section A from here on. Starting with exploring web development tools. We focused on HTML and basic CSS for our website development. These technologies are not just popular, they're also user-friendly and easy to maintain, which was perfect for what we were aiming to build. We also explored web browser plugins. These handy tools enhance user experience by adding cool features like ad blocking and performance boosts. They can make a real difference in how users interact with our application. Next, we have our tool choices. Choosing tools like IntelliJ, Miro, W3 Schools, and Stack Overflow was all about finding what worked best for us. Each tool brought something unique to the table, helping us collaborate, stay productive, and ultimately create a fantastic product.
Okay, good day. I am Leandro Napier. I'm doing the cost-benefit overview for the WeShare project. So for costs, we're going to go over categories and estimates of all the project's expenses. For the benefits, we're going to outline the advantages of WeShare and in the enhanced collaboration and potential cost savings. And we're going to go over sensitivity analysis and uncertainties and project with analysis of how the project might change under different cost or benefit scenarios. So for the purpose of the cost and benefit analysis is that the process allows us to evaluate if the benefits of our project justify the time, the effort, and the resources required. So by identifying costs and estimating benefits, we can better understand if the project is worthwhile and plan for each component with a clear view of its impact. So we can go over things like what's the actual benefits and stuff, like how does this actually produce value for people, like who's the project gonna impact. So if the project is aimed at people with friends, they want to go out, for example, and instead of like maybe someone forgot their wallet, and then you're like, okay, I'll pay you this, and then next time you guys can just pay me back into the account separately. Yep, something along those lines. So for the project itself, the building this project and building the UI specifically for this project, and we're going to look at the cost of this project and the time. So for the time and the cost, they're inherently interconnected. For most things, these things will tend to be connected, but there's a few edge cases where this wouldn't be the case, but for the most part, it is. So for our development time and the costs for our UI development were as follows. Design phase was about 2 weeks, and we estimated that to cost about 10,000 Rand for gathering the resources and gathering the requirements needed. For the development phase, we looked at it, and it was about 3 weeks at about 20,000 Rand. That was our estimate. We're implementing designs using the code, so using the HTML, the CSS, using all the forms and the resource Google gave. This is test. Then we go to testing for the testing phase, and that's about 1 week and 7,000. So that will be testing for bugs, looking for any like integration issues or behavior issues that we look for. We'd use behavior driven development to see if there's anything that's maybe the test can't catch, but that we'll see, or the other way around as well. Maybe the test catch it, then we couldn't see it. So in total, we estimate that for 6 weeks of development, it will be about 47,000 Rand. Yeah. So on to what would happen in the event of a late delivery. Well, the late deliveries usually have ripple effects. They don't just affect one thing. Delivering late on one thing might cause issues in another field. So, for example, if the expense phase is delayed, it can hold up other related components like user authentication and session management. A big thing on that session management is that it can add like quite a lot of development time, because it can require require like implementation of stuff like load balancers, where if if people are delayed on a certain page, everyone gets stuck on that certain page. Now the server capacity can't handle the requests coming in, because like there's too many requests coming in, it doesn't know how to process it. So it doesn't know which one to process when, and it all comes in as a big lump. So you'd have to implement something like a load balancer to account for this, and yeah. So for each delay, it is like a ripple effect impacting the project's timeline. Yeah, so if the project's timeline is delayed, that for every day the project is not up when it's supposed to be, that has a cost to it, because that's time that the project could be making back revenue. Like the software, I should say, would be making back the revenue. So for every day it's not up, it's losing money. And this will also increase like testing time, and that's a cost. That's development time for the testing and rerunning integration tests, looking at things on both pipelines. Yeah, these kind of delays cost more than development time. They cost the money the product would have started making. Yeah, these can branch into a lot of things. That's why it's really important. Like the planning phase is incredibly important, because it helps minimize and prevent delays as much as possible. Yeah, so those are the cost and benefit analysis. And another thing to mention is that certain costs and benefits certain things can change. So like the cost for something might impact what the benefit is. So if the cost is too high, the benefit might not be as big. And sometimes if the benefit is really high, it might not matter like how much the cost is. So it might change the timeline for certain things. So like if there are more features added, you have to take into account if you're doing anything that's just feature creep, if it's actually improving the app and the benefit, or if it's just arbitrarily improving like implementation of certain things. Yeah, so that's essentially the cost and benefit analysis.
Good day, my name is Abigail Mutale, and I'll be focusing on section D, which is website demonstration. So the key topics that we'll be covering for section D is demonstrating an understanding of HTML in the context of website, outlining the physical context of the web pages, identifying typical transactions which can be carried out via the website, showcase the simplicity and the ease of the website, identify and showcase the use of HTML and CSS features. Into our very first topic, which is demonstrating an understanding of HTML in the context of websites, followed by a question that says, does the demonstration identify the nature of the website? Yes, the WeShare app is designed to help users manage their expenses. It allows users to log in and put expenses within their details like amount, and view all the previously recorded expenses and log out when they are done. This app serves as a simple user code platform for personal finance tracking using the Javelin framework and TimeLeaf templates to render HTML dynamically. The app offers a streamlined experience. Moving on to the next question is outline the physical context of the web pages, followed by the question which is, does the demonstration outline the physical context of the web pages? Well, yes, it does. The layout is kept simple to ensure a smooth user experience. Each page is designed to guide users step by step, starting with login, moving to the expense management dashboard, and ending with the logout. The use of this page of TimeLeaf templates allows us to render each pages dynamically, filling it with data like the list of transactions between pages and maintaining a consistent user experience. The next topic focuses on identifying typical transactions which can be carried out via the website, followed by the question, does the demonstration identify typical transactions which can be carried out via the website, and which facilities apply to which typical transactions? Yes, the demonstration highlights that each transaction, like adding, viewing, editing, takes place on the expenses dashboard. The main transactions on the WeShare website include logging in and out. Users enter their emails to start a session and can log out and to end it anytime. And then you can add an expense on the dashboard users, where you can add details of your expense and viewing expenses. The dashboard displays all the expenses that you owe to that are due to you, and you can also edit your expense. Each transaction has its own dedicated term, form, or button, making it clear which action corresponds to each features. By keeping these actions on one page, we simply simplify interactions and reduce the need for additional navigation. Moving on to the fourth topic, which is showcase the simplicity and the ease of use of the website. Does the demonstration showcase the simplicity and the ease of use of the website? Yes, it does. Each user action has a straightforward, predictable path, supported by TimeLeaf for dynamic data rendering and in-memory data storage for fast access. Testing with Selenium does confirm that each step in the user journey works as expected, giving users confidence that they can interact with the app reliably and efficiently. And moving on to our last topic is identify and showcase the use of HTML and CSS features, followed by a question which says, does the demonstration identify and showcase the use of HTML and CSS features? Here's how HTML and CSS are used in the app. In HTML, forms, the tag for forms is used both in the login and the dashboard pages to collect and submit user data like credentials and expense details. With the TimeLeaf templating, dynamic content data is rendered into the HTML in real time, allowing pages like dashboard to display user-specific expense data. CSS, their styling, which provides consistent colors, font sizes, and layouts, keeping the design clean and organized. With responsive design, which media queries allow the app to adjust for various screen sizes, maintaining usability on both desktop and mobile.
Hello guys, how are you? Thanks to my colleagues for passing the mic to me. So I'm happiness, although maybe a little inspired, I don't know why. But anyway, so I'll be taking you through section C of our project, our web development project, which I'll be talking about the examples of HTML editors, as well as the examples of the website design and maintenance tool, the difference between HTML tools, the importance of file formats, the roles of website plugins and major plugins in the current market. So yeah, let's go on. So the examples of the HTML editors, we have something like Notepad, Notepad++, Attorney, Buckets, Visual Studio, Adobe Dreamweaver, although it falls on two sides, but yeah, and as well as Sublime Text. Yeah, and then if we go on to the website design and maintenance tools, we have WordPress, we have Figma, we have Sketch, we have Webflow and Canva, as well as Google Designs. But I'm not sure how you use it. I think you pay, but we also have Google Web Designs. So the difference between the two, the HTML editors as well as the website design and maintenance tools. So firstly, I'll tell you the functionality, the user level, and put examples as well. Although I've already mentioned them, I'll put them of for the sake of understanding. So the functionality, so you can when you use HTML editors, you're creating a website from scratch with code. You're writing it on Visual Studio with code from scratch. Then you also for the user level we use development developers are the ones who can use this one because it's more technical. You're writing code a lot and checking it on the website if it's functioning the way you want. So it often requires more technical time. So guys who are technically gifted or developers are the ones who can use it, as well as with the examples we have, like I mentioned on top, we have Notepad++, Atomy, and Visual Studio. And then when we go to the website design and maintenance too, well, this side, the functionality, it's often designing layout, managing content. So basically, they'll give you the whole website, just edited on how you want your website to work. Then user level, well, it is used in both sides. It's used in both sides. Well, with developers can use it as well as non-technical guys because it's simpler to use. Then the examples, we have your Figma, you have your Canva, as well as the well-known one, White Express. Okay, with the file format, I'm just going to show you on the next slide what we have. Story. Yeah. So with the file format, why the file format is important is because it creates order, and it's also has the best practice. So when you see best practice, I mean having your code maintenance easy. Um Also has the readability. You can read, you can understand the code fast with the files. You can see we have in our project we have Java, WeShare, then we have control mode, we have persistent, we have saver, we have resources. You see all classes are made in files. Then we move on from there. We also go to the rows of the website plugins. So the feature enhances without code, allows customization of designs. They also help with performance, including crashing the website shouldn't crash, and they also help with security features. I'll just go in deeper when I go to the major plugins, of which I am. So with the major plugin types which are currently on the market right now, you can see your e-commerce plugins, you have your Shopify. Basically, these are for businesses. You know, if you have your online store, if you easy access to your store payments, online payments, and then also go to web fans. As you can hear the web fans, so it means it has to do with a lot of it has to do with defense. And you know, when you put a fence or something, it has to do with defense. So these are like security plugins which you can use for your website so you can secure things. And the most popular one currently is the the social snap and the share. These are usually used in social media platforms when you want to post when you want to post your videos, challenges. These are the plugins we use. And yeah, I think that's all from me. And as well, I'd love to say thank you guys for tuning in, and please stay blessed, continue liking, subscribe and like. Yeah, bye.